Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Transparent Taxation platform, says structural reforms going on in the country will reach to new height. Tax system will become seamless, painless and faceless. Prime Minister appeals to the people to come forward and pay taxes. Faceless assessment and taxpayers charter will be implemented from today. Faceless appeal facility will be available by 25th September. PM says tax system will become fair and taxpayers will become fearless by the faceless system. In Rajasthan, BJP decides to bring no confidence motion against Congress in Assembly. Session starting from tomorrow. Congress party revokes the suspension of 2 MLAs who were earlier suspended for anti-party activities. Rivers are flowing in severe situation in Assam. Bihar and UP flood situation continues to remain grim in 16 districts of Bihar. IMD issues warning of heavy to very heavy rainfall in northwest and central India in next 48 hours. India touched another peak of highest ever single day recoveries of 56,383 in a single day. With this number, the total recovered COVID-19 patients have touched nearly 17 lakh today. Death rate falls below 2%. And Maldives becomes first neighboring country with which India announces an air bubble. First flight expected from August 18th. Former US Vice President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris appears together for first time as running mates in Delaware. Biden refers to her running mate as a child of immigrant. Namaskar and welcome all of you. You are watching Doordarshan News. I am Kiran Jha presenting the evening bulletin. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched the platform for transparent taxation, honouring the honest via video conferencing. The virtual launch witnessed various industries including Ratan Tata, Anand Mahindra and Uday Kotak. The new platform launched has major reforms like faceless assessment, faceless appeal and taxpayers charter. Faceless assessment and taxpayers charter have come into force from today. The facility of faceless appeal will be available for citizens across the country from 25th September.
Faceless assessment और टैक्स चार्टर आज से ही लागू हो गए हैं, जबकि फेसलेस अपील की सुविधा 25 सितंबर यानी दीनदयाल उपाध्याय जी के जन्मदिन से पूरे देश भर में नागरिकों के लिए उपलब्ध हो जाएगी.
The Prime Minister said the initiatives that start today reflect our vision towards minimum government, maximum governance. He said every rule, regulation and policy is being transferred from process and power-centric approach to people-centric and public-friendly.
नई व्यवस्थाएं, नई सुविधाएं, मिनिमम गवर्नमेंट, मैक्सिमम गवर्नेंस, इसके प्रति हमारी प्रतिबद्धता को और मजबूत करती है. ये देशवासियों के जीवन से सरकार को, सरकार के दखल को कम करने की दिशा में भी एक बड़ा कदम है. आज हर नियम कानून को, हर पॉलिसी को प्रोसेस और पावर सेंट्रिक अप्रोच से बाहर निकालकर उसको पीपल सेंट्रिक और पब्लिक फ्रेंडली बनाने पर बल दिया जा रहा.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi underlined the role and honest task taxpayer plays for the nation, and he added that the government aims at making the tax paying process seamless, painless and faceless.
कोशिश ये है कि हमारी टैक्स प्रणाली सीमलेस हो, पेनलेस हो, फेसलेस हो। सीमलेस यानी टैक्स एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हर टैक्स पेयर को उलझाने के बजाय समस्या को सुलझाने के लिए काम करे। पेनलेस यानी टेक्नोलॉजी से लेकर रूल्स तक सब कुछ सिंपल हो। फेसलेस यानी टैक्स पेयर कौन है और टैक्स ऑफिसर कौन है, इससे मतलब ही नहीं होना चाहिए। आज से लागू होने वाले ये रिफॉर्म्स इसी सोच को आगे बढ़ाने वाले हैं।
Prime Minister Modi also said that the taxpayer charter will be a major step in India's growth journey. It is a major step in balancing a taxpayer's rights and responsibilities. He added that there are only a few countries who respect and protect a taxpayer like this. India joins that in list today.
ये टैक्स पेयर चार्टर भी देश की विकास यात्रा में बहुत बड़ा कदम है और टैक्स पेयर के लिए अधिकार और कर्तव्य दोनों को संतुलित करने का और सरकार की जिम्मेवारी पक्की करने का ये बहुत अहम कदम है।
Honoring the honest, the hashtag used by Prime Minister Modi for social media for the launch of platform for transparent taxation. The hashtag became trending within few hours of PM Modi's speech. It is #1 in India and #5 globally. This is one of the most successful social media campaigns that MyGov has been associated. No hashtag has broken into top 5 globally in last 3 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled faceless tax assessment and appeals to reduce the scope for corruption and overreach by officials. He said that a taxpayer's charter is being implemented to ensure a free, fair and transparent tax environment. And now moving for some development in Rajasthan. Rajasthan's BJP legislature party met to chalk out its strategy before the special session of the assembly on Friday. A decision was taken at the meet to move a motion of no confidence in the state assembly against the Ashok Gehlot-led Congress government in the state. The opposition party's decision comes days after an amicable resolution of the nearly month-long political crisis in Rajasthan. The party has urged the Congress party not to blame others for internal differences within the party.
और मुख्यमंत्री जी को यह कहना चाहता हूँ कि अपनी असफलताओं को किसी दूसरे के कंधों पर नहीं लादना चाहिए। आपके घर को आप ठीक नहीं रख पा रहे हो और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को दोष देने का काम कर रहे हो। कांग्रेस में जो परिस्थिति है वो उनके अंतरकरण के कारण है और उनके बीच में मतभेदता है, उसके कारण कांग्रेस में टूटन है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है और कांग्रेस की सरकार जब भी गिरेगी तो अपने बोझ से ही गिरेगी।
आत्मा सबकी अपनी अपनी है और अंतरात्मा कैसी है ये भविष्य बताएगा, लेकिन हम अपनी जितनी हमारी संख्या है, क्योंकि मैं आज आपको कहूंगा तो फिर अशोक गहलोत जी कह देंगे कि जी बीजेपी ऑफिस में बैठ के सरकार गिरा रहे हैं, तो हमें कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है। लेकिन ये दूर से किसी भी बिना एस्ट्रोलॉजर के भी कोई बता सकता है कि सरकार का अंतरात्मा की आवाज के बिना भी अंतरात्मा से भी इस सरकार का बहुत लंबा भविष्य नहीं है।
In another development, AICC General Secretary Avinash Pandey tweeted, Congress party has revoked the suspension of MLAs Bhavarlal Sharma and Vishwendra Singh. The Congress on Monday had said that the crisis in Rajasthan was a closed chapter and all legislators supporting its government will work towards strengthening the state government and fighting COVID-19 and economic calamities. The Congress Legislature Party meet will be held today in the evening. And for more update, our correspondent Murari Gupta is joining live from Rajasthan. Murari, just let us know what is the update regarding this political crisis, which is now supposed to get it over now in Rajasthan. Well, the BJP yesterday decided, that is on Thursday, that they will be moving a no confidence motion against the Congress-led Gehlot government.
जी किरण, बिल्कुल आज बीजेपी की जो विधायक दल की बैठक हुई है, जिसमें तमाम बड़े नेता शामिल हुए, जिसमें उन्होंने स्पष्ट रूप से कहना था कि जो विधानसभा का सत्र कल से शुरू हो रहा है उसमें वो लोग विश्वास प्रस्ताव का लेके आएंगे, और जिसमें कटारिया और सतीश पुनिया का स्पष्ट कहना था कि यह वो लोग उनकी पूरी तैयारी है ऐसा विश्वास प्रस्ताव लाने के लिए। लेकिन एक बड़ा डेवलपमेंट किरण ये भी हुआ है कि अभी जो आज विधायक दल की बैठक है 5 बजे, जिसमें सीएमआर में ये बैठक हो रही है, और बैठक से आधा घंटा पहले जो सचिन पायलट है उनकी ये पहली औपचारिक मुलाकात होगी अशोक गहलोत के साथ, जिसमें केसी वेणुगोपाल जो वरिष्ठ नेता है कांग्रेस के, वो एक उसके बीच में रहेंगे, वो दोनों की मुलाकात करवाने वाले हैं। तो ये मुलाकात महत्वपूर्ण मानी जा रही है, क्योंकि इसके बाद में विधायक दल की बैठक होगी कांग्रेस की, जिसमें माना जा रहा है कि जो गहलोत खेमे पायलट खेमे के जो विधायक हैं वो उस बैठक में शामिल होंगे। तो कल जो विधानसभा का सत्र शुरू हो रहा है उससे पहले जो आज जो 2 महत्वपूर्ण बैठकें हैं ये काफी महत्वपूर्ण हैं किरण।
Yes, obviously this is very relevant meeting. Give us the more update about regarding Sachin Pilot. Is he going to meet at what time? Is going to meet the Ashok Gehlot over there with the 2 suspended MLAs who has been again taken into the party?
बिल्कुल किरण, क्योंकि अभी
will all these 2 MLAs will be accompanying the Sachin Pilot?
बिल्कुल किरण, जैसे आज जैसा कि बताया जा रहा है कि अभी वो जो सचिन पायलट हैं वो मुख्यमंत्री आवास पर पहुंच गए हैं, और उनके साथ जो जितने भी विधायक हैं, ऐसा माना जा रहा है कि विधायक दल की बैठक में वो लोग सब लोग शामिल होंगे। तो ये जो मुलाकात अभी मानी जा रही है, हालांकि इसका क्या बाइट देने के लिए किसी से मुलाकात मीडिया से बातचीत नहीं हुई है, लेकिन ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि केसी वेणुगोपाल के माध्यम से अशोक गहलोत और सचिन पायलट के बीच में मुलाकात होगी, और उसके बाद विधायक दल की बैठक में वो लोग शामिल होंगे। तो एक कहीं ना कहीं पैचअप की बात जो हम कह सकते हैं कि दोनों के बीच में पैचअप किया जा रहा है, मुलाकात के बाद उसको औपचारिक किया जा रहा है, जिससे कि विधायक दल बैठक में किसी तरह की कोई बात नहीं उठे। इसलिए पहले ही जितनी बातें हो सकती हैं आपस में, कोई समझौता हो सकता है, कोई बात हो, इस तरह की चीजें सामने निकल के आ सकती हैं किरण।
Yes, thank you, Murari, for giving all those input from Rajasthan. And that was the Murari Gupta correspondent giving more update on this political crisis, where the BJP legislature party yesterday had the meeting to move the no confidence against Gehlot government. And today the Congress legislature party meeting is supposed to get at 5 o'clock today evening, and Sachin Pilot is yet to meet Ashok Gehlot in this regard. Now let's move for the next story. In some weather news now, the flood situation remains grim in 16 districts of Bihar. The water discharge from the Gandak river has increased, caused more inundation. In all, a population of 77 lakh spread over in 16 districts are reeling under intense floods. The MET office has predicted heavy rainfall at some places in the river catchment areas of Nepal and Bihar, and light to moderate rainfall at some places during next 48 hours. Meanwhile, an ex gratia of rupees 6,000 per family has been distributed to 6,72,000 flood affected families through direct transfer of benefit. 16 districts of Uttar Pradesh too are affected by floods. Many rivers in eastern Uttar Pradesh are flowing above the danger mark. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has directed officials to ensure sanitization and hygiene in relief camps set up in the deluge hit areas. In Assam, Dhimaji, Buxa and the Morigaon district continue to remain submerged even as floodwaters receded from most parts of the state. At present, over 14,000 people are suffering due to the deluge in these three districts, while over 7,000 hectares cropland is affected. Also in the Uttarakhand, continuous rainfall has disrupted normal life, affecting transport and communication in several parts of the state. Roads in Pithoragarh, Dharchula region remained closed for 8 hours due to landslide. Tawaghat Lipu Lake National Highway has also been closed in view of heavy landslides in Army Brigade of Gwal village ward. Rivers are also flowing above danger mark in the state. While Chamoli region also remain affected from the incessant rains, traffic in Badrinath National Highway 7 has been halted due to landslides compelling people to travel by foot. Several parts of the national capital have been witnessing heavy to moderate rain since early this morning. The early morning showers, the second spell in 2 days, have brought respite to the residents from the sultry weather. India Meteorological Department has predicted generally cloudy sky with heavy rain in the national capital during the day today. Thunderstorm with light to moderate intensity rain would continue to occur over Delhi and adjoining areas of most places of NCR. Now moving for the next story, Union Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise today addressed an online workshop on industry, academia access and address the R&D needs of MSME. While addressing the workshop, he expressed the need to bring the poor and vulnerable sections of society to center and make policies aiming for their welfare.
स्वाभाविक रूप में आज हमारे देश की आवश्यकता ये है कि एग्रीकल्चर, रूरल, ट्राइबल और जो 115 एस्पिरेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स है जो सोशली, इकोनॉमिकली, एजुकेशनली बैकवर्ड है, वहां हमारा जीडीपी ग्रोथ रेट एंड पर कैपिटा इनकम जब तक हम नहीं बढ़ाते तब तक देश का रिकॉर्ड हम अच्छा नहीं कर सकते। जो हमारा सामाजिक आर्थिक चिंतन अंत्योदय के नाम से प्रसिद्ध है वो यही है कि समाज का जो आखिरी व्यक्ति है, जो शोषित है, पीड़ित है, दलित है, जिसके पास रहने के लिए मकान नहीं है, खाने के लिए रोटी नहीं है, शरीर पर कपड़ा नहीं है, उस दरिद्र नारायण को केंद्र बिंदु मानकर नीतियां बनाकर कल्याणकारी राज्य में ये उद्दिष्टों को पूरा करना ये हमारा परम कर्तव्य है।
Bangalore City Police filed an FIR in the case related to mob violence in Bangalore East on Tuesday night. Two separate FIR have been filed, one in DJ Halli and KG Halli. The FIR includes the names of SDPI corporator Mazam Mil Pasha, who was at the police station when the violence broke. Meanwhile, BJP leader Nirmal Surana said the attack was meant to target and demoralize the police and it was done in planned manner. According to FIRs, 5 people led the gang of 200 to 300 people and the crowd was asked to hack cops to death. The mob even had plastic bottles filled with petrol, which they hurled at cops. Residence of Congress MLA Akhanda Srinivas Murthy was also attacked after the violence broke out. So far, at least 145 people, including the MLA's relative, have been arrested and the situation is under control. The police said the arrested persons have been accused of arson, stone pelting and assault on the police. The police said the accused Naveen has been arrested allegedly for posting derogatory material on social media. Kerala Governor Arif Mohammed Khan and Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan today visited Rajamala in Idukki district, where a massive landslide claimed several lives last week. Speaking to the media after a review meeting held later at Munnar, Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan announced that the remaining tea estate workers will be rehabilitated and the state government will construct new houses for them. He said the government will bear the expenses towards treatment of the injured and education of the children. The Chief Minister said the government will consider the long-standing demand for the construction of road to the far-flung Idamala Kudi tribal settlement in Idukki district. The landslide at Rajamala took place following heavy rains last Thursday night, wiping out several families of tea estate workers. 55 bodies have been recovered so far, while Governor Arif Mohammed Khan said that the whole country stands with the aggrieved family.
I have received messages from various parts of the country. In fact, the whole country people were very sad after hearing this news. The Honorable President also called me. Honorable Prime Minister had spoken to Honorable Chief Minister.
Now, moving for the next development, the External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and the Foreign Minister for Maldives, Abdullah Shahid, held a meeting through video conference. Responding to a request from the government of Maldives, External Affairs Minister announced India's decision to support the implementation of Greater Mali Connectivity Project, GMCP, in Maldives through a financial package consisting of a grant of USD 100 million and a new line of credit of USD 400 million. The External Affairs Minister announced that a direct cargo ferry service will commence shortly between the two nations. Jaishankar underscored the significance of the service in enhancing bilateral trade and connectivity and in further boosting the economic partnership between the two countries. The External Affairs Minister also announced creation of an air travel bubble between India and Maldives to facilitate movement of people from both sides. Maldives is the first neighboring country with which an air bubble is being operationalized. The first flight under the air bubble is expected to commence on 18th August. The minister also conveyed the decision to renew quotas for supply of essential commodities to Maldives for the year 2021. The commodities include food items like potatoes, onions, rice, wheat, flour, sugar, dal and eggs, as well as river sand and stone aggregates. Given the financial challenges faced by Maldives due to COVID-19 situation, India has decided to extend in principle urgent financial assistance to the government of Maldives by way of a soft loan arrangement. India touched another peak of highest ever single day recoveries of 56,383 in a single day. With this number, the total recovered COVID-19 patients have touched nearly 17 lakh. With increasing number of recoveries, while the recovery rate has crossed 70%, the case mortality among COVID patients have further regressed to 1.96% and steadily declining. The record high recoveries have ensured that the actual caseload of the country, which is the active cases, has reduced and currently is only 27.27% of the total positive cases. The recoveries exceed the active cases by more than 10 lakh. And that was all in this edition of Doordarshan News. But keep watching this edition for another national and international update. Till then, namaskar.